So we're recording. Welcome to the What is Coaching call. We're going to talk all about Beachbody coaching, what it looks like, to be on this particular team of Beachbody coaches, and hopefully give you a good picture of what this is all about and maybe what this can do for you. So I have Devon Hightower also here with me, and so I'm going to be talking in the beginning, and then she's going to be sharing some things with you towards the second half of the call. But we're so excited. If you are a guest on this call, please know that there is no accident that you are here on this call listening in. Somebody invited you to listen because they saw something in you that they thought would make an amazing coach. They feel like you have the potential to really inspire some people and change lives, and do all of that while you continue to change your own life. So it's quite possible that you have been in a challenge group with the coach that invited you, or maybe you've never been in a challenge group with your coach before. So we have people on our team that come from all different backgrounds. So I'm going to share a little bit about my story with you, and you'll also be introduced to a few other people along the way as we go through this call. So I'm going to expand my screen here. So my name is Amber Bailey, and I am the leader of Team Fit Revival. I have been coaching for about 3.5 years, actually a little bit more than that now. So I am married. We've been married for 11 years to a guy named Jim. We met in college at Oklahoma State, and I am a mom to 2 boys. Braden is 6, almost 7, and Luke is 4. So we are busy around here. But when I started coaching, my boys were obviously a lot smaller and in a different age and stage than they are now. So I feel like I've been coaching through some of the busiest times as far as having really young children are concerned. But my journey started when it was a time in my life that was the kind of the deepest, darkest point that I've ever been at. I came into coaching as a discount coach because really things had dropped, like the bottom had dropped out of my personal life, our marriage, our finances. We had to walk away from my husband's company and essentially had to start over. And I wasn't working at the time. I am a teacher, right? I was a teacher, and I taught for 7 or 8 years. And I got my degree to be a school administrator. I thought I was going to be a principal or an assistant principal and really go into administration. And when Braden, our first son, came along, my heart completely changed. And I knew that I just wanted to be a wife and a mom, and I wanted to be home for my family and my 2 boys and my husband. And so when the bottom dropped out of things for us financially, it was devastating, and it really started to take its toll on me. And it took its toll on me in a lot of different ways, emotionally and spiritually and physically. And so I went to just a checkup, a doctor's appointment, and he looked at me and he said, "Amber, why are you not eating?" And that was really a wake-up moment for me because I know that my struggle might be slightly different than most, but I deal with stress in a way where I just simply don't eat, don't have an appetite. And I was to the point where I was truly like malnourished and not taking care of myself in a way that I wasn't able to do a good job, the type of job that I wanted to do in taking care of my family. And so that was a crossroads moment for me. And I came home that day, and I was sitting there and thinking and praying and just not really sure what to do about all of this because everything seemed very out of control for me. Everything, I just felt like there was nothing that I could do. And I heard very clearly in that moment, I felt like God told me that if I would take care of myself, He would take care of the rest. And so I knew at that moment that I had to take action. I had to do something, that I had the ability to control how I felt physically, and that it was my responsibility to do that, not just for myself, but for my family. And they needed me to be well so that I could do my job and everything that I'm called to be for them. And so I called my friend who lived up the street, and her name is Stephanie, and I knew that she did P90X, and I knew that she was a Beachbody coach. And so I reached out to her and I said, I need some help. I need some help getting something going here that I can feel better about myself and feel more like Amber. And so I thought I wanted to do P90X, and she actually steered me towards something a little less intense. I did a program called Chalene Extreme, and she said, I really want you to try this stuff called Shakeology. And I thought that I probably really didn't need Shakeology because, it was a meal replacement and I didn't know much about it, but I just, was a little skeptical. And so it turns out that I needed that Shakeology more than I needed even the workouts, because that nutrition that I was missing was something that my body was needing and craving. And when I started feeding and fueling my body like it needed, I started to feel so much better. And so I was working out with Chalene Extreme about 3 or 4 times a week. I wasn't even doing, working out every day. I wasn't, my goal was different at this point than it had ever been. In the past, working out was always something that I needed to feel like I needed to look better, on the outside. But this had come full circle, and it became something where I knew I needed it for me and for what was going on the inside. And so about 8 weeks later, I really started feeling like myself. I felt like somebody had put the oxygen mask over my face, and I felt like I could breathe. I felt like I could recognize myself in the mirror. I felt like I, wasn't this squashed version of myself that I felt like I had become over the course of time with all of these stressful situations piling up. And so with that, and I had told my coach in the very beginning, I said, I don't want to have anything to do with a business or anything like that. So, I'm just going to do this for the discount because we really can't afford this anyways. And I just know I need it. And I know this is something that's going to help me. And so 6-8 weeks later, my tune changed because I had people starting to ask me what I was doing. They could tell that I looked healthier. They were taking notice that I was happier. And I knew that there had been a significant change in me from the inside out. And so at that point, I became really passionate about helping other women do that too. To figure out that you do have to take care of yourself in order to take care of your family. And so that's where Fit Revival truly started. Now, my journey has not been just straight up. It's been up and down and up and down because I did have to go back to teaching that year. I went back to teaching. That was very traumatic for me, again, because I did not want to leave my boys at home. Luke was 1 year old. It was hard for me because in my heart of hearts, I just wanted to be home. And so there was a period of time there where I wasn't sure if I was going to continue coaching because there was just so much on my plate and I just didn't know if I could do this. But about November of that year, I decided that I had 2 choices. I could either A, get happy in my current situation, or I could B, make a change. And I could do something different, and it might require a little bit of sacrifice because, yes, my plate was full, but I was willing to do that because I refused to let anything come between me and being home and being the mom to my boys that I wanted to be. And so at that point, I made a decision that I was going to go all in as a Beachbody coach and really, really do this. And so what happened is I started running challenge groups, and I started reaching out and helping other people, and I started running these groups, and I've run challenge groups now every month since November of 2012 or 2011, excuse me. And so what's really cool about that is not even a year later, so in July, I was making enough income with Beachbody that I got to quit teaching. So I only had to go back for 1 year. And, that was kind of a scary call to make to my principal, but it was the best decision that we could have made for our family, because my business took off after that. When I was able to devote more time to it, because I had the space and the margin in my life to do that, I was able to devote some more time, and my business really did take off from there. In 2013, I ended up making about $80,000 last year, and I was a 5-star diamond coach. I was an elite coach last year, and all of that is from the amazing efforts of the amazing leaders on this team of Team Fit Revival. So that is not me. That is so many other people and leaders within this team that work together to make that happen and have their own amazing teams. So this year, a lot of things have happened, but my income will be 3 times what it was last year. And we've paid off all of our debts. We have paid off all of our student loans. It's given us the margin for my husband to restart those businesses over these last 3 years. And, now they're up and running. But as you know, it takes time to get things up and running. So what Beachbody has done for our family is incredible, because I am better. I am stronger. Our family, we're still married. We're stronger and we're better. And I think that, all of this has started with that one decision to take care of myself. And God said, I'll take care of the rest. And so I just have to say that he's totally over-delivered on his promise there. And so with that being said, I just want you to know that this opportunity can change everything for anybody. And I think the fitness aspect of this is amazing. It's amazing, because we do change people's lives through helping them overcome things with their physical fitness and their nutrition. But what this does is it opens up a whole other level of change for people, because when you change somebody's their fitness and their physical aspect of things, and then you change their financial aspect of things, and I can tell you that my relationship with God is so much stronger than it was. He brings me to the end of myself all the time, and he continually shows up every single time. And so, I stand here today just opposite of where I was 3.5 years ago. 3.5 years ago, I was weak and frail and unsure. Life was very chaotic, and now it's the opposite of that. And so Beachbody has given me an amazing platform to be able to share that and help other people do the same thing. So that's my story. I'm going to move on from that. Now, Team Beachbody has really grown since, I told you I came on board in 2011. So you can see from this little graph here that line shoots right up, especially right after 2011. We are projected to have over $500 million in revenue this year, and I can tell you that we're just getting started. We started with only a few programs when I first became a coach, and to date we have over 25 programs that we can offer people. So we really have something for everybody. So in addition to that, the trend of obesity in our country is quite out of control with the way people eat and just our foods and the types of foods and quality of foods that I feel like our population eats. Just the trend of obesity, there are so many people out there that need your help. And I feel like this graph here is going to keep going up in a very sharp incline because of that reason. So what makes Team Beachbody unique? We are not a shortcut. We are not a quick fix. We are all about helping people and teaching people. And I think that's very important. We're not here to put a Band-Aid on something, because you're truly worth more than a quick fix. We want people to change their lives. We want them to learn how to eat, to fuel their body, so that this isn't just a 21-day program. This is, I learned how to do this, and now I know how to feed my body from this point forward. We want to make an impact on them for life. And so our fitness programs are very popular. We have some of the, like the #1 infomercials on TV. If you've turned on TV late at night or even during the day, you have probably seen P90X or Insanity or even 21 Day Fix now. But Beachbody got its start from doing these infomercials. And so when people started ordering P90X and having some great success with that, that's really how this whole Team Beachbody thing got so popular, and people were really interested in it and excited about it because it's a community, and we're here to help each other. As far as nutrition is concerned, it's the same thing. It's not a quick fix. We are here to help people and put good, solid, whole food nutrition in their body, whether that comes from a shake like Shakeology or teaching somebody how to just eat clean and eat in a way that is truly beneficial to them. Our peer support, we run challenge groups. We don't just say, hey, I think you should do this program. I think you should drink this or do this. We walk people through whatever it is that we pointed out for them. We have a whole bunch of tools to help people. And, trainers like Tony Horton and Shaun T and Chalene Johnson and Autumn Calabrese with 21 Day Fix, they don't have to be associated with Beachbody because they are professionals in their own respect, and they choose to be associated with Beachbody. And so that's why I don't have to be the expert in fitness. I don't have to be the expert in nutrition, because Beachbody provides that. And I point people towards a tool that is going to be the best fit for them and whatever their goal is. And I'm going to walk them through that. I'm going to give them support, and I'm going to give them motivation as being part of my challenge groups. And then there are rewards. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but Beachbody does give away $500 every day to somebody who has submitted their before and their after and their story with one of our programs. So I've had challengers in my groups before win the $500. We've had people on our team win the quarterly prizes, which are more money. And so they just do that. They reward people for getting fit and getting healthy and changing their lives. And so on that same note, what makes Team Fit Revival unique? I just want to say here that this team is my second family. We love each other on this team. We really, really, really do. These ladies that you see here, we were at a coach summit in Las Vegas this past summer. It'll be in Nashville this next summer, but it's our chance to get together and be with each other, because we are from all different parts of the country. We are all over. So some of us, I'm from Dallas here, and some of us are local, but not everybody. So lots of people all over. And so it's fun to get together once a year and see each other and spend time learning and celebrating. And so that's what these pictures are here. But truly what Team Fit Revival does is we help people change their lives while we're changing our own. So you'll be so surprised what happens when you start investing in other people. It's like you actually get the blessing there. I know during that very difficult time for me and my family, it would have been completely reasonable for me to say, there is no way I can pour into anybody else. But what happened when I did that is it took the focus off of me and it put it on other people. And the most amazing thing happens. You start to learn things about yourself, and it blesses you. And that's what we do here on Team Fit Revival is we pour into other people, we pour into each other, and we do really care about each other and each other's families. So Shakeology. If you haven't heard of Shakeology, it is a whole food meal replacement shake. You can drink it at any time of day. Some people drink it for breakfast. I like to drink it after I work out, which is usually either mid-morning or mid-afternoon. And you can utilize it at whatever part of the day that suits your schedule best. But it truly is packed with so much nutrition. I know that when I started all of this, I was not eating hardly at all. And when I was eating junk. And so what this has done is it has changed my relationship with food. I started to crave healthier food, and now I eat pretty clean. But there's no way that I would still get in everything that's in Shakeology with as clean as I eat. So I know that when I'm drinking my shake every day, I'm getting some awesome nutrition that helps fuel my body and helps me get the most out of the workouts that I do. So there are these different flavors that you see here. So the black bags are all whey protein, and the white bags are vegan. And the vegan are going to be sprouted brown rice and pea protein. And, everybody has a different flavor that they prefer, but that's what you see there. This is a wall that they have at Beachbody Corporate that is in California. And this is all of the ingredients that if they were to take it out of the bag and show you everything that's in Shakeology, this is what it would look like. So all of this stuff is packed into your bag and packed into your shake that you drink every single day. All kinds of superfoods, all kinds of fruits and vegetables and probiotics and amazing things that make your body feel great. Aside from Shakeology, we have all kinds of different programs. And aside from just the programs, we have tons of different supplements that go with P90X, and even Body Beast has its own line it's more of a bulking program. So there are different supplements that go with that. There is fitness equipment. There is a new thing that we have as of this summer called the 3-day refresh. It's a really healthy way to detox and kind of flush your body out from, it would be a great thing. I know I'm going to do it right after Thanksgiving because chances are I'm going to have a dessert or two. So that's a great time to do something like that to kind of reset your body and get it back to where it needs to be. Let's see. So we have challenge packs, and so I want to talk about those for just a second because challenge packs are the very best that you can get for your money. And so what happens with the challenge pack is it's basically a bundle. You get a workout program, you get 30 days of Shakeology, and you get it at a discount, and then you also get discounted shipping, $2 shipping. So if you were to purchase, let's say if you were to purchase Pio and Shakeology separately, you would pay $40 to $50 more than just buying it in the challenge pack together. So that's why, normally your coach will probably say, let's pick a challenge pack. You're going to get everything you need to participate in the challenge group that way, and that is the best way to go. The other great thing about challenge packs that we'll talk a little bit more about later is that if you've bought a challenge pack in the past or if you buy one in the future, it is free to become a coach. So keep that in mind. But with every workout program, you also get an eating guide. There always comes a free workout when you purchase from a Team Beachbody coach. And you get a 30-day money-back guarantee and a disc replacement warranty. So if a disc starts not working or you break it or anything really happens to it, you can call and say, hey, this is what's happened. Can you send me a new one? And they will say yes. So challenge packs range. It depends on which program you choose in price. So they range from $140 to $275. This month, they always have a promotion. So this month, the promotion is on Pio. The Pio Challenge Pack is $140, which is an awesome, awesome price. Because again, you can sign up to be a coach and that coach fee is waived. Okay, and so we've talked about all of this fitness and nutrition and what we're all about on this team and just as a company as a whole. And so here are 3 stories that have happened just from our team. This pretty lady that you see on the left side with the blue dress on, that's Courtney. She is a diamond coach on our team. She is an amazing leader, and she's lost over 100 pounds, and she leads an amazing team of her own coaches. So we're really proud of Courtney, and she is proof that the products work. She is somebody that is a friend to me and that I just enjoy getting to celebrate on calls like this too. So Courtney, if you're listening, we love you. This person in the middle is Janny, and she is also part of our team. She was a quarterly winner in the Beachbody Challenge, which means that Beachbody gave her $5,000 and they flew her and her husband out to Santa Monica because of her incredible weight loss story. So you can see the red skirt is actually what she got married in, and that middle picture there is her in her after picture, and this was actually a picture done at Beachbody Corporate. But we're super proud of Janny because she's lost like over 150 pounds. I think it's 158. She lives right around here in the Dallas area, and we're just super proud of all of her progress. And I know she's inspiring a ton of people to follow in her footsteps. And this lady on the right is Miss Mandy Dorsey. She is a coach on this team that is a mover and a shaker, and she is she's 7-star qualifying diamond coach. She is an elite coach. She has a great fitness story and just financial success story here. She started as a coach in 2012, and a year later, on the year anniversary of her being a coach, she got laid off from her job that she had been at for 13 years. And so what happened is her plan B, which was Beachbody, became her plan A. So last year she made over $50,000 in her very first year as a coach. And then this year she's on track to make 6 figures and be a second-time elite coach as well. So in addition to that, she's lost over 40 pounds with a variety of programs, and we're so, so proud of Mandy. And so now I want to introduce you to Devon. Devon is a coach on this team that leads her own team as well. She has been married for 6.5 years to Jonathan, a mom of 2. She has a new sweet baby boy right there. His name is Luke, and that's Lila that you see on her lap. And then she has been coaching for 2 years. She is a Star Diamond coach, and she's an amazing leader. I'm going to let you hear from her, so I'm going to have to minimize this for just a second so that I can make her a host so that you can see her. So hang on just a moment. Sorry. Okay, it's not letting me scroll on down there.
Do you want to just flip for me?
Sure.
Okay.
So maybe you don't get to see her, or maybe you can see her on the side.
You should be able to see me on the side.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay? Yes? Good? Okay. I'll look at Nicole because I can see her too.
Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Devon Hightower, and as she mentioned, I am a Star Diamond coach. I think coach can be a little misleading. I like to prefer to call myself an online fitness motivator. So don't let that coaching word scare you away, because there's lots of different ways to look at this. I have been coaching now, I think actually it's 2 years to the week. I started my first challenge group the week before Thanksgiving, and everybody was freaking out because it was going to be Thanksgiving and how are they going to stay on track? But you know what? We had a ton of fun. I learned so much along the way. And I am here 2 years later to just talk a little bit about coaching for you guys. As she said, I'm a work-at-home mom to I have a 7-month-old Luke and a 4-year-old little girl, Lila, who definitely give me a run for my money during the day. So I will just jump into the rest of this right now. Amber had an amazing story to share, so I think you've already heard a lot of great stories at this point. What is a coach? This is the number one, I think, concern when people start coaching or want to start coaching, because they think that you have to fit into this certain package. A coach does absolutely not have to be a nutrition or fitness expert. They don't even have to have reached their fitness goals. They just have to be actively working towards them. And by all means, you do not have to be a salesperson or have any sort of sales background, because we're not selling. We're sharing our stories. We're sharing what works for us, and we're asking others to join us along the way. I mean, I guess think about it. When you see, say, a bikini model or that really hard-nosed fitness trainer on The Biggest Loser, do you relate to them? Unless you're a bikini model, I don't know. But do you relate to them? Or do you relate more to that mom that 2 years later is still trying to shed that baby weight, to that mom who's struggling at home, in her marriage, at her job, that isn't eating enough? Are you relating more towards them or towards that person that already has the six packs of abs? More than likely, you're relating to that person that's struggling maybe just like you. And that's what a coach does. They show what's working for them, and then they ask others to join them on the journey. Like I said, a coach should be sharing how they're doing this and why it's working for them. They should have some sort of desire to help others, and just pay it forward, because you know what these programs and this nutrition and this community can do for your life. And they have to continually be promoting and improving and developing themselves along the way. So basically, I think that a coach needs to be sharing what they're doing and being an expert in why they want to help people. And then we'll teach you the how and how you want to help people. But just knowing that you have that desire to keep improving yourself and helping others along the way, that's what a coach is. And that's what we do. You can go ahead, Amber. Sorry to get all deep on you on that, but I think that's what the essence of what we do is about. Benefits of being a coach. I would say the number one benefit is flexibility. If you're working full-time, if you're working part-time, you set your own hours. You can do this in the morning. You can do this on your lunch break. You can do this sitting in your car on your smartphone. Do people call them smartphones? I don't even know. On your iPhone, I guess. You can do this at night. You can do it while you're watching your favorite TV show or not, or just instead of watching your TV show. You can do it online, or you can talk to people in person. Starting out as a new coach, I talk to a lot of people in person. Those are the people that are going to trust you and want to hear about what you're doing, because you already have that relationship built with them. I think that you get a lot of success, and they see the excitement and the passion when you do talk to people in person. I had a lot of phone calls and just casual meetings, or when I was out with my girlfriends, health and fitness. How are you losing weight? It always comes up at a girls' night out. Let's talk about it. And those are great ways to just, tell them what you're doing and how it's been working for you. When you want to expand your reach, then you can start building online. And that means sharing on Facebook, Instagram, all those different things. It may be out of your comfort zone, but again, we teach you how to do all of that. So eventually you'll get really comfortable with it. But again, being a benefit of a coach is having that flexibility and sharing your passion about these programs and the nutrition that comes along with it to attract other people. You can go ahead. Rewards. We'll talk a little bit more about income, because that's always another question that comes up. How do I make a little income doing this? Obviously, there's commissions for programs purchased through your website. If you want to choose to build a team, there's that. But a lot of the fun stuff that doesn't get talked about quite as much is you can earn free trips. I know Amber's been to Disney World. She's been on a cruise last year. She's going to Mexico next year, all paid for because of the success that she's had. I have tons of workout equipment that I've been given to by Beachbody. And I know some of you are on the phone, you can't see these, but they're fun stuff too, like these silly little bobbleheads of Shaun T and Tony Horton. I mean, these guys, I used to put them next to my bed to get my booty out of bed every morning and work out, but now they've moved down to the basement with the workout equipment. But anyways, it's just fun stuff like that. They're all about having fun and developing you, personal development too, sending you books on leadership and growth. It's really trying to develop your whole self, not just, about the products too, but developing you as a person. I think that's really important. It really makes them different as well. You can go ahead. Support. How am I going to figure out how to do this? How am I going to be supported? That's another concern that always comes up. There is no shortage of support coming from not only Beachbody as a company and corporate, but also from this team. We do monthly training groups where you're supported by other coaches and new coaches along with it. There's tons of stuff on a website that you can access. As far as communication goes, they're always sending out stuff to you about what's going on. There's a national wake-up call where the director of sales is on talking about what's going on with the company, newsletters, coach support, everything that you need. And then, of course, social media, tons of Facebook pages, a YouTube channel, Instagram. It's all up there for the taking. You just have to be proactive about using it and talking to, if you choose to come on with us, that person, your upline that would help you through all this. From this team specifically, again, so much support. We run the Coach Basics groups. We have advanced training if you want to become more of a leader. We have weekly team calls that address things specific to this team. We have a Facebook team page where you ask all sorts of questions, and then we try to give you tools to keep you accountable to what you're trying to do. And we like to love on you. We tend to recognize everybody. We send little gifts out. We're sending t-shirts out all the time. I've gotten nice jewelry, let's be honest. There's lots of things. We want y'all to be successful, and we want you to just enjoy what coaching can bring to your life. How to earn. So most of y'all can read this for you, but I guess if you're on the phone, again, we earn money. We earn by sharing. We earn by sharing our story. We earn by sharing about the products and how they're helping us. We earn by talking to people, inviting them to our groups. They order through our online website, and we get 25% commission off of that. I'll talk about that now. That's fine too. Sorry. That's okay. Moving on. But you earn 25% commission on all sales. And when someone would order a challenge pack from you, which not only has the fitness program, but also Shakeology, you actually earn slightly more. And the reason behind that is because, again, we're focused on the person. We know that if they're drinking the right nutrition and they have the right program, that they're going to get better results. And they want to reward you for that, for putting that solution in front of that person. So if they were just to order a program like P90X and just to order Shakeology, you would only earn $60. But if they ordered a P90X challenge pack, you actually would earn $70. And don't forget, if someone continues to drink Shakeology month over month, that's $30 that you're getting every month. So you're building on top of that. So if you have those 2-3 challenge packs that someone bought that month, and then the next month, though, you still have those residual Shakeology orders plus new challenge packs. So it just builds on each other, and you could really start to bring in significant income just with retail as well. Discounts are always nice. 25% discounts on everything, including Shakeology. You can start earning that immediately. If you want to build a team under you, there's bonuses for that. You get paid weekly, which is really nice as well. You get paid every Thursday. Another really cool thing about Beachbody is they give you free customers and they give you free commissions. I can't think of a lot of other companies that just give it to you for free. You have to hit certain goals, but all those people that are going to run out and buy Insanity Max 30 in 2 weeks, maybe just from Beachbody, not through a coach, they end up being lined up with a coach, and it's very likely that that coach could be you. So with all the new programs coming out, with January coming out, obviously in a couple of months, there's going to be tons of people wanting to start their fitness journeys, and they might not order through a coach, but they can end up being aligned through you. So it's basically free customers and free commissions, which is amazing and has done great things for my business as well. Here you go. We've talked obviously a lot about the challenge packs. If you've already bought a challenge pack, you can sign up for free. Done. If you have not, you'll probably talk about with the person that invited you today, what your goals are, what you're trying to accomplish, what you struggle with. We ask a lot of questions because we want to understand why you want to do this, and then align you with the best program, not just the newest program or the most popular program. It's really the one that fits your needs. And again, a challenge pack is the best bang for your buck. I think ordering them separately is just not always the smartest move. It does happen sometimes, but challenge packs are just always going to be spending your money the smartest way that you have. And again, fitness program and Shakeology comes along with that. The first month you would buy a challenge pack, and then from there on you get the discount, but there's also a business service fee that comes along with it. And we don't, I like to talk about this because I think it's really important. It's $15.95, not $16. So don't freak out. It's only $15.95. And what it covers is all of the media content that's out there. There's so much that you can plug into your Facebook pages, into your, if you ever want to do a website, and it's all down there for the taking. You get 4 websites for people to order, so you don't have to worry about, doing PayPal or anything like that. Everything, all your commissions and your orders are in an online office, so you can have them right at hand. Customer service, so if they have a problem with their shipment, you don't have to be on the phone trying to figure that out with them. They can call in. Technical support, marketing, communications, training, it's all there. The one cool, amazing thing too is that you don't have to house any product. It's all done for you. You don't have this huge buy-in where you have like 20 bags of Shakeology sitting on the side that you're expected to sell and go and hand deliver to someone or pay, shipping for. It's all taken care of for you. So I think that's something that really differentiates this company and makes it really, really easy to join in because they want you to be successful. And with that, I will toss it back to Amber to close up. I know I kind of sped through that. Those are all things that you can talk in more detail about whoever invited you today, but hopefully that helped answer some of the concerns that might come up when you're thinking about being a coach.
Absolutely. Thank you, Devon. You did a great job going over all of those points. So everything that we shared with you tonight, we hope that you take it and think on it and really ask yourself some important questions. What can becoming a coach do for me? I know that, I told you at the beginning of this call that it is something that has changed everything, and it can do that for anybody. So when you start changing somebody's fitness, then and you start changing their financial situation, and you start changing their relationships and the emotional and the spiritual side of it, it's really, really, really amazing to sit back and watch the lives that you get to be a part of in the process. You get to change your life too as part of that. So I want you to really consider what are your dreams and what are your goals, and what could you do here? Could this be a platform for you to share your message, whatever your message is? Maybe it looks a little bit different than mine or Devon's or any of the stories that we shared tonight, but I'd be willing to bet that there's somebody out there who needs you and who needs your help. Somebody that's in your sphere of influence that you can reach out to and help, that I'm not able to help and that nobody else is really able to help. So with that, we're going to end this call, but we appreciate our guests being on. We're honored that you took the time to hang out with us tonight, and that is it. Make sure you follow up with the coach that brought you onto this call and let them know what you enjoyed about tonight's call.